Good morning. Today, I set out on a journey I could only imagine, an exploration deep into myself.
This is flight 737, departing shortly now for San Francisco. As you've noticed, we're just starting pushing off the gate. Our flight time today will be 4 hours 34 minutes in the air, 5 hours 4 minutes gate to gate at a cruising altitude of 38,000 feet. Latest weather conditions for San Francisco, sunny skies and 18 degrees Celsius.
Our first stop was the wonderful, carefree city of San Francisco. When we finally arrived, we made our way to the University of California, Berkeley campus. It was a really beautiful campus with amazing greenery, and I think this is exactly what San Francisco is all about, staying in tune with nature and in tune with ourselves. That evening we went for a little walk around the area, just to explore and to get acquainted with what there is to see in Berkeley. The next morning, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. and could not fall back asleep. I think it had something to do with the time change. So I decided to go for a little walk around the area. It was surprisingly peaceful. Being in San Francisco, such a upbeat city, it was nice to just feel calm. Later that day we went to the Beat Museum.
So this book literally changed all of our lives.
Learning about the beatnik culture was really interesting. Walking down the streets of Chinatown, I felt a sort of curious energy. And then we made our way to Haight-Ashbury, and I think that is the heart of San Francisco. It really captures what I understand San Francisco to be all about. The next day we went to a baseball game. This experience really stood out from everything else. There was a lot of patriotic, foolish people that were so loyal to their teams, but they had a really strong sense of community. The next morning we went to the Golden Gate Bridge, one of San Francisco's most famous landmarks, and one of the 7 wonders of the world. It was beautiful. One of the most beautiful things I've seen. The views off of the bridge were amazing. And among the chaos of tourists and people walking across the bridge, it was so serene just looking out. From there we went on a bus tour, where Sarah, our tour guide, brought us to the Shakespeare Amphitheater, where we had a little bit of a Shakespeare workshop, and it was so much fun. At our 4th of July celebration that evening, we found these street performers, and they had a dance floor set up, and we just enjoyed ourselves. Their stubbornly serious, courageously creative, patriotic celebration was amazingly fun to watch. Here we are, Alcatraz Island. Prison camp for the most dangerous criminals. This place was very serious, and it was super interesting to hear the stories of the prisoners. As you can see, I took lots of pictures. That evening we went for a cable car ride. We got to see the beautiful sunset, as well as some amazing views of the city. Today was the day we said goodbye to the wonderful city of San Francisco. Our first stop was the Google campus. Next was a small amusement park boardwalk on the beach. And then after a brief visit in Monterey, we ended up Today we went to the Steinbeck Museum. The author of Travels with Charlie, the very book that inspired me to do this travelogue in this style. We stayed in the town and had lunch there, and it was a nice area. That afternoon we went golfing. This was pretty fun. For the next couple of days, we're traveling to LA. It was a long drive, but it didn't feel so long because every few hours we'd stop at a beach. The views were beautiful, and the water soothing. I tried to live in the moment, and I learned a lot about myself, who I am, and who I could be. Here we are, Six Flags, the world-famous American amusement park. This place was all about the tourist trap, the ever-turning gears of capitalism, locking you in the system, taking your money, providing you with the fleeting joy that lasts no more than a moment for an hour's wait. Yet another cog in the system, the illusion of luxury, paying hundreds of dollars for what's only worth a few. Beverly Hills, what a wonderful place. This is the day I've been waiting for. Warner Bros. Studios. I got to see the Ellen stage. The Harry Potter props. The Justice League costumes. The Batman props in the Batcave. The Friends couch and cafe. It was pretty amazing. Later that day, we went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And so there's so much to see and so much to do in Venice, and I hope you all go and have a great time and enjoy yourselves.
Venice Beach was yet another beautiful beach. It had a really nice boardwalk where there was some art and street performers. It was a motivated area. That evening we went to the small artificial village known as Universal City. Though it looked real, it was not, just like many things in our lives. No one lived there. It was all just stores. Today's our last full day in LA. Our group volunteered for the Los Angeles Food Bank. We sorted some 14,000 meals. I found myself salvaging through some trash-bound food. There was what I thought quite a lot of unnecessary waste. After lunch, we made our way to the Santa Monica Pier.
That's great, man.
Thank you.
There were rides, restaurants, and shops on the dock. This park had a lot more character, and it was a lot more indie than Six Flags. We ended the night with a beautiful Ferris wheel ride. Finally, day 15. Today we left LA and head out for Palm Springs, stopping at the Museum of Tolerance on the way. The museum had an incredibly well put together Holocaust exhibit, going through all the events leading up to the Holocaust, and it finished off with all of those who helped to save Jewish people. I guess this is goodbye, California. It was great to get to know your rich beaches, sunny skies, and hippie mentality. Catch you later.